Welcome, everybody. And I am finally back, and you have no idea how happy I am to be back. It is Felon Friday, everyone, and I am here with the lovely Tai. Hi, Tai. Thank you
Hi.
for joining me. I know you're exhausted.
Yeah, I am so tired.
I won't keep you here for long,
That's okay.
but we are so happy because last night WeTV did an update with the lovely Tai and Stan the man.
I was going to say, Stan is man. Stan got it
So
going.
we're here to talk about it and to get into it. And
Mm.
Tai and I are also going to talk about the new season of Love During Lockup because it starts next week. And Tai, of course, started off on Love During Lockup. He's the queen of Love During Lockup in my book. We can't think about Love During Lockup without talking about Tai. So first of all, hey girl, hey, I am so happy to be here. I'm so happy to finally be live. It's been so boring
I
with
get
Mama
it.
June on Fridays. There's nothing to do anymore. It's like
I haven't watched her. I've seen the tabloids. I feel so bad for her chickadee, her baby.
so do I, especially Pumpkin, the one
That's her
that's
name.
taking care of
Pumpkin.
yeah, Pumpkin. I
Yes.
feel so bad
Which
for
one got
her.
cancer? Who got cancer?
Chickadee.
Chickadee.
Yes,
Right.
Anna. Anna's the one that has cancer, and Pumpkin is the one that takes care of Alana.
Mm, mm, mm.
Yes, I feel so bad for that whole family. I
Yeah.
can't watch them. I really
I,
can't.
I I can't either because it had me too emotional and stress, and it
Yes, right?
gave me
And it gets you
anxiety.
so angry against June.
Mhm.
Like honestly, I try to watch the very first episode this season,
Mhm.
and just sitting there watching her with her pink hair, twirling her pink hair, blowing kisses at her husband, who is like half her age, who honestly looks like her baby daddy, who looks like
I seen
Alana's
that.
father, right?
I agree.
This guy
Yeah.
looks like Alana's father, and she's sitting there like, I'm like, oh my God, I want to bomb it. I'm like, get out of my face. Ugh.
Yeah. Ugh.
I couldn't watch it. I couldn't watch it. So, Honey
Mm-mm.
Boo Boo, Mama June, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Felon Friday start next week. It started yesterday, kind of, sort of, with an update with Tai and Stan, and we are here to get into it and to talk about it. So, first of all, Tai,
Mhm.
that's it. Hottie, we're done.
Yeah.
Done,
100%.
done. But like you said, he's one that
Uh-huh.
stomped on your heart and ripped it out, right?
Yeah. Yeah. He ruined it. Like. Mm-mm.
Mm.
Mm.
So
That's
how did it feel revisiting all those feelings again when you were
that's why I
taping
was
this
drunk.
update?
That's why I was drunk. Like.
You were hitting that
Go.
bottle.
Yeah. I had to get toe up because like when you go through stuff. And you have to listen to them same sad love songs and retell your story. That shit is traumatizing. So, like, it might be entertainment for other people, but to the person going through it, it's traumatizing because just because you see clips and cuts of things, and it might to the viewers be like, "Ooh, it's just tears for me." You know what I'm
This is
saying?
Ty's life. That was Ty's life you're watching up there.
And they put on the screen, and on the screen is entertainment, and that's fine with me. But when the cameras is gone and you laying in that bed by yourself and you getting older and time is changing and life is changing and you're changing, that is traumatizing and heartbreaking because nobody wants to live life alone. So it's not about like disparity.
And Ty, how did it feel to watch the fight scenes with Boston? To see that how Boston brought you out of your character to that point that you got physical. How did it feel
Okay.
watching all that stuff back all this time later?
When I sit back and think about how Boston played on my phone, leaked new pictures, antagonized me, I'm like, she needed that ass whooping. She needed something. I'm not even a fighter. I ain't fought since probably the 6th grade until then. Like I'm too fucking old to be running around chasing somebody. But it's like I just turned around and she was standing there. Oh, we about to fight. Like she just, it all happened so quickly. She was just like right there in my face. And on top of that, she's been playing on my phone, posting pictures. It's just too much. So, excuse me.
No, don't worry.
I do regret letting anybody put me in a position to where I gotta act the ass and I gotta like show out,
Right.
But in the same breath, it's like fuck around and find out, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, chill the fuck out. You should have left me the fuck alone because I don't bother nobody. But as an adult, I wish that it just never happened. I wished.
Yeah. Yeah, because that wasn't the best side of you. I mean,
Not at all. Thank you.
it might have been entertaining and like you said, the
Right.
factor. But we're all adults here. That was not the best side of you.
Exactly.
That wasn't the best side of you. But speaking of your ass,
Mhm.
you got rid of him off of your ass. Okay. Now, I don't know if it was just like the picture quality, but I can't really tell. What's the cover up going on there?
Okay, so the cover up that I have is it's like a Medusa head, and it's instead of just the head with Medusa, I got Cleopatra with snakes coming out of her head, but she's kissing a snake. So let me explain to you. Medusa tattoos are a symbolism of strength for women who have suffered from sexual abuse. So I decided to get mine facing her opponent. So that was most meaningful to me. And so instead of just getting a regular little cover up, I said, you know what, let me get something that's meaningful to me. So that's what I got.
Here you go.
It's actually not fitting. I need to get it colored in some more, but it hurts.
There you go. And Hottie could kiss your ass because
my entire ass
gone. Because he is gone.
Yes.
So he hasn't tried to contact you at all.
Oh, I wouldn't know because I changed my number.
Good. No letters, nothing like that. No.
I moved.
No postcards, smoke signals, nothing.
He couldn't find me if he tried. It would be so hard to find me.
Good. Okay, so let's talk about your new boo as much as you can talk about.
Thank you.
Tai is taking a dip in the lady pond.
Nice, I like it.
Yes, so let's talk about Reyna.
Okay, yeah.
So you said you were introduced by a friend, right? And how did love blossom?
Okay, let me think. I'm trying to say everything.
Right,
properly.
no, right. You said you knew it was love, but you slept outside the prison.
I did. But how did we get there? All I can say is organically. Like, from talking on the phone, sending messages, it was just like, I feel like when it's meant to be, you don't got to do no forcing. You don't have to do a lot of proving. You just mesh. I didn't even realize she was a fucking girl. That's the crazy part. Like, I didn't even think in my head, oh my God, you like a girl. That's not like, this is who was making me happy. This is who entertains me. This is who, I want to see. This is who I enjoy talking to. It just happened. It was that organic that I just looked up and was like,
wow, you have a new instead of a PP, like you said.
That's exactly how it happened. Like, it really just literally just evolved. Like,
right.
And so it's like, imagine having a best friend who you just want to hump on, like, forever. Like, look at our nails and then go hump on each other. Like,
hey, like you said, girl,
it's just organic.
And she makes you want a scissor. And hey, and if that's what you want, hey, I'm all for it. Scissor all night, girl. Scissor all night if that makes you happy.
Thank you very much. Very much.
So, but Rico's still in the picture. Kind of, maybe.
That's my friend. Very, very much. He very, very much wants more. But I don't.
Does he know about Reyna?
I don't risk my relationship. You
Right,
know what I mean?
right,
But he's my friend.
right,
Civil, 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 civil.
right, right.
But I don't risk. I don't risk.
So you just keep them separate. Keep them
That's
separate.
just my friend.
Right.
Yeah. I don't, yeah. Mm-mm.
And how about BB? How's BB doing?
Oh my God. You know what? You know I love BB.
I know.
I'm
BB's
always
always
love.
going to have a place in your heart.
Yes.
We've talked about
Yes.
this many times.
He is family. Like no matter what, he is going to be family.
Yes.
Nothing good has happened or changed with this case, but he himself is in good spirits.
Good.
He is adjusting to the uncomfortable life that he has. And the only way he can have some type of quality of life is to make adjustments to fit into this box. So that's what he's doing. And I actually, as soon as Reyna gets out, if she can, I want us to go visit him. Like, I want her to understand the love I have for this person, not as this boyfriend or ex-boyfriend or lover, but this human.
Right.
And we've talked about that. And she was like,
and that's wonderful. That was going to be my next question. Does Reyna know about your relationship with BB? And that is wonderful.
Because I don't want to hide a person who I love as if he was like, it's so weird. It's like, I think he might have been, this is going to sound real crazy, but he might have been like my husband in my last life or a
you
relative.
guys just have the spiritual connection, and he's always going to be family. Yes. I remember a conversation we had, because you've been on here many times. You talked about BB, and you said that, you know, your future partner is going to have to accept that BB will always be in your life.
Yep. And I stand on it. That's just where I'm at. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's great. So that's great that you and Reyna plan on going to see him so she could get to know him. That's fantastic.
Thank you, honey.
So that is great. So rest in peace, Umberto.
It was so heartbreaking.
Umberto was such a loyal partner.
He was.
How could you let that happen to him?
Girl, I had my phone fully charged, Pornhub open, house empty. Took a shower, I laid down, I plugged Umberto up, and it kept going. And I'm like, is it falling out? I thought it was falling out of the thing. I looked at the very top of it, wire like cut in half. I'm like, and I'm not gonna lie, it's so hard to replace Umberto because of his strength.
Umberto was one of a kind.
His strength, his meekness, he was quiet. He didn't make a lot of noise. He was strong.
He was discreet. You know.
He don't throw your
He served all the purposes, you know.
So then I tried to replace him. I call this one dark skin Jermaine. This is what I call this one. Because it's black. It's like an all black Umberto version of Umberto. And I call him, I swear to God, I call him dark skin Jermaine. This boy so loud. It sounds like
I'm dead.
I'm like, why is this so loud? Like, as soon as you're talking about, you hear, I'm like, can't use this. But I got a rose. So let me tell you about the rose. The rose is amazing.
Okay,
right?
Tell me.
The rose is amazing. But I am so accustomed to the handheld version of Umberto.
Right.
The rose to me is just, it's too foreign.
Okay.
It gets the job done, but it's all a little and foreign. And I'm like,
no, you need the whole handheld thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now I got dark skin Jermaine, but he's too loud, girl. I can't take him nowhere.
He's not discreet. Not discreet.
He's loud. He tell all my business. So
Umberto, you're missed.
Highly.
Ty needs you,
Highly.
Umberto. You are missed. You are
I swear, I
sorely,
really,
sorely
really,
missed.
really. You know how long Umberto had been with me? I had been with Umberto a couple years.
Yeah, like a good 7, 8 years, I think
That's
it
what I'm
said, right?
telling
Something
you.
like
I have
that. Oh
been
my
with him a
goodness.
few
Umberto's been around for a
years.
while.
You're gone. Gone to the upper room.
Rest in peace, Umberto.
Yes.
Rest in peace, Umberto. So, Reyna's in jail for a sticky finger, apparently. Are you worried about her sticky finger?
No.
You're gonna have her come work for you. You're not worried about her sticky finger?
Not in our establishment and not in our home.
Okay.
The odds that were against her and the things that led her to that are no longer in her. She'll be fine.
Okay.
I have a whole lot of confidence in her with that.
Okay.
I do.
I trust your judgment.
Now, I might not trust her in the Walmart checkout line.
Okay.
I'll be like, bitch. they gonna
let me see your pockets, bitch.
Yeah, yes. But not in the funeral home. She's petrified. But she don't have no choice. She gotta come to work there. But she's so scary. Oh my God.
She's scared to come work in the funeral home?
Yeah, but she don't have no choice.
I would be scared to come work in the funeral home. I don't blame her.
Wow, you get used to it.
She's been in prison and she's scared to come work in the funeral home. Shoot.
That's what I said. I said, I'm scared of the prison.
If you guys have any questions for Ty, you could drop them in the chat. Like, everyone's so quiet tonight. It's like they're just like waking up from like the Mama June break. They're like, oh my goodness, it's Felon Friday again.
Girl.
Oh my God. No one said hi or anything. Everyone's been so quiet. So Ty, what are you most looking forward to when Reyna gets out?
It's gonna sound so corny, but just that partnership. I want to lay on the couch, eat chicken fingers, and watch movies with my feet wrapped on hers, and we could share a blanket.
Netflix and chill.
Yeah, like really just the littlest things. Like, you want to go to Walmart? I'm not being funny, but you want to go to Target with me, Walmart. Just that partnership, you know?
Right.
That's really it. That's what I need. That's what I crave. Like, even when you are in a relationship, this is a transparent moment. Like, when you're in a relationship with an inmate, most time when people cheat or are tempted to cheat, it's not just for sex. It's just companionship. You want that companion. Like, with me, it's always been a little bit easier because I'm like a polygamous prison dater. Like, I've always dated more than one person. But
that's your flow chart.
But those times when you are in settled relationships with an inmate, you find yourself, it's easier to cheat because you just get lonely. You know, it's not even that the sex just came with the cuddle, you know? You didn't necessarily need it. Because after a while, when you go so long without it, you forget about it. And your vibrator or your fantasy is to compensate for that, you know? So It's kind of like you're an inmate too. But those little moments where you're like, I just don't want to be alone tonight are what lead to cheating. So for me, what helps me with Reyna, I know I'm all over the place, but for me, what helps me and keeps me from being tempted from packing up other inmates and bringing them into what we have, or a guy out here, you know, or a female out here, what keeps me from doing that is I stay busy. I'm working 24/7, girl. Like, I'm working and I communicate a lot.
It's just you want companionship. And we've had this conversation before. I think also because a lot of people say, then why, if Ty wants companionship, why doesn't she date a non-inmate? Like, why doesn't she just look for somebody on the outside?
I dated a few non-inmates. Rich, famous, broke, poor. A few. I dated a rapper. I mean, like, he was like an ex-rapper. He from the city. He used to rap with Dipset, had money. He had a big old, like, I've dated.
Ty's been out there. Ty's played the
Yeah,
field.
like, I
He's
never had
played
a
the field.
problem. I never had a problem. But it's just, I like my safety net. And just because it was available don't mean it felt good. You know what I
Right.
mean? Or I liked it there.
Right.
No,
But now you have found your soulmate.
I have. I definitely have. I definitely.
And
She's
she
so
just
crazy.
happens to have a new instead of a PP.
Yes. She's cool though. I love her. She's crazy.
Oh, she's
Wait,
crazy?
wait till you meet you. Like, this is a crazy person. In a good way. She's so funny. Like, you gonna be like,
So she'll be compatible with you because you're crazy in a good way.
all we do is laugh and laugh and laugh. You'll meet her. You'll meet her.
I can't wait. I can't wait. So in this episode, we also got an update with Stan. And basically, all we need to know is Stan is still talking to Lisa. Lisa's back in jail, you know, for the same stuff. Parole violation, drug dealing, stealing
Is
car.
drugs or is she selling them?
It says, hold on, I just have the charges in front of me. Dominique Johnson in the comments says she loves you. So Dominique loves you.
You too.
And
you.
Let's see. It says distributed manufacturer controlled substance and possible controlled substance felony, 7 counts. So
Damn.
she has 7 counts.
Damn. I just don't know drug dealers that steal cars. I know drug users that are still a car.
Yeah. So
but
she has a 10-year sentence according to the website. So I don't know what Stan was saying that she was going to be home in July.
You know what? Sometimes we get caught up in that fantasy life. Like BB, like I love BB to death, but when he was going through his trial, his mind said, I'm coming home.
Right.
No matter what lawyers told me, like, it ain't looking like this, it ain't looking like that. I believed what he said. So it's that loyalty and that love and that want sometimes that make you really not pay attention to reality and what's really going on. Right. So it's like maybe he's like hypnotized and he's like, oh, I just need it. I want it. And like you lose touch with the outside world sometimes.
But Stan also is doing a little poly too, because he has a friend of Lisa.
With the cat?
No, not with the cat though. With Lisa's friend Amber. Lisa has a friend named Amber. And now Amber is gonna come home to Stan too.
They must have had a threesome. It ain't no way.
Well, Amber hasn't met Stan yet though. They've only talked. Okay. So now Amber's gonna come home to Stan and Lisa's gonna come home to Stan. I have a feeling, this is only my opinion, that Stan will be filming with one or the other. And considering that Lisa has a lot more time on her jail sentence, I think he's going to be filming with the other chick. I just have a feeling.
I can't wait to watch.
It's just a feeling. And unfortunately, Samuel the cat, 16 years old, they showed him, oh my God. And then at the very end, they put a thing up that he passed away. I guess he passed away after filming.
Oh, that's sad.
It is sad. So we have rest in peace, Umberto, and rest in peace, Samuel.
Moment of silence.
Yes, moment of silence for Samuel. Yes, because that poor cat has seen things that a cat should not have ever see.
Oh my God.
And that cat lasted 16 years. So
yeah, that's sad.
Yeah, so Stan is doing a little poly himself.
I love poly. Like, I'm not like practicing it. I study it.
Mm-hmm.
And even I'm not saying that it will work for my life, for what I have planned for my future,
Right.
but I
Hi,
admire
Deidre. Mm-hmm.
those people who like act. I keep hearing firecrackers. I'm like, what the hell is it? So I admire those people who have true poly relationships.
Right.
The way, not the hypersexual way, but the healthy way. I think it's awesome.
Right. I totally condones poly relationships. He condones poly relationship.
100%.
Kim Gymnastics says that Tai is a 10.
Oh my God. Thank you, baby. I know you're a 10 too. Thank you.
So, Tai, the new season of Love During Lockup is starting next week.
Thank you. I think it's a nice looking cast.
And you're a queen. You're the queen of Love During Lockup.
Thank you.
So tell me, what do you think? What's your first impressions of the cast?
Okay. I can't remember names.
Okay.
But baby girl, don't move to Atlanta. Don't move to Atlanta. The girl that's moving to Atlanta.
Okay.
Don't move to Atlanta.
Okay. Don't move to Atlanta. Okay.
Baby girl, the one who beautiful. She look Italian.
Okay, I know. Okay, I can't think of her name.
Remind you of Gabby.
Yes. Okay.
Everything. Make sure everything is in your name. Take the gifts. Make sure everything is in your name, but also stack some money just in case he leaves, because you're gonna have a lot of liabilities.
Yes.
With things you're getting, but also just be careful, because to me, men. I'm not saying this about him. I would never say this about that man, because I don't know him. But to me, men who overgift is a red flag, because it's like, why can't you just love me this much? And I'm not saying don't take the gifts, take them, but be mindful that men that overgift, like you always see it on TV, like he just whooped your butt, so now he brings you a bunch of flowers.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like,
are you talking about Jada, the one with the house and all?
I just want her to be careful.
Yes.
I'm not
Okay.
saying that. I would never insinuate that this man is abusing her or would.
Right.
I would never insinuate that. But just be careful, because to me, men who overgift scare me.
Okay.
They just scare me.
Right. Okay.
So I just want her to just be careful.
Right.
No, but I hope the best for them, because
yes.
I see his picture. He's a great looking guy. She's really beautiful. I hope and wish the best for them. The only one I'm worried about is the girl that is moving to Atlanta. And I want to say she said she never met him before.
I know which one you're talking about. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So this the thing. This the thing.
What is her
name?
name?
Atlanta itself is the belly of the beast. I lived in Atlanta. If you ain't got 2 incomes plus scamming, you're going to be struggling. Okay? So
it's like New York. It is hard to survive, right? It is hard to survive.
And I'm here in Buffalo. Buffalo is cheaper than the city. Mm-hmm. And I'm broke. Like, come on. I make a good amount of money a week. But guess what? The dollar has changed. She taking her butt to Atlanta. Just that adjustment alone is so hard. But now doing it off of the adrenaline rush of my man about to come home. It's my man. Baby.
Yes.
I don't want her to do it. I'm concerned. Well, there might have been gunshots I was hearing, because not the police.
You're talking about the girl with the green hair. I can't think of her name right now. That's who you're talking about.
So I'm concerned about her.
Yes. Oh no. And she's taking her kids and everything too.
Yeah. And I just think that maybe she should wait and let him meet her where she is. Or she could visit a lot. Right. But just don't jump and go just yet, because he may not be who you think.
Especially that she has kids.
Yeah.
That's insane.
And I'm not saying nothing wrong with they love or nothing like that, but just I wish I was more protective of myself in certain situations. So I wish she would be more protective of herself. But it's hard when you're blinded by love.
Yes, it is hard
But
when you're blinded by
but I'm
love.
concerned. I'm worried about her.
And she's never, and you have a point. She's never even met the dude. So how are
Yeah.
you gonna pick up your kids and everything for a dude you
People
never
got
even
people
met?
got people have things that are hurting them that we never know about. We don't
Right.
know his traumas. She has to get to know him on a more intimate level
Mm-hmm.
before she move out of town with him.
Right. Yes, she
But,
does. Yes, she
but
does.
I wish her the best. We'll see what happens first episode,
Yep.
because what's gonna be has already been done. So
Yep. This has already been filmed,
yeah,
so
yeah. So
whatever
we
they did, they
hope the
did. We
best.
can't change it.
Yeah, we just
Just
gotta
like
hope
you
for the
learn from
best.
your mistakes,
Mm-hmm.
can't change them.
Yes.
You
And
can't
girl,
change
half
them.
of my worst ones wasn't even televised. Okay.
Right? Exactly.
That's what I'm
Right?
saying. Like, baby, I'm just speaking from auntie. Like, listen, don't do it.
Mm-hmm. Ty,
Don't
try to
do
give
it.
some auntie advice. Please don't
Yeah.
do it. Please, please,
Please don't
please.
stay where you at, where you know you love that. Stay at home.
Yes,
You know it's
yes,
safe. I don't even know what city she was from, but don't go down there with
yes.
that, girl.
Please, please stay. Please stay at home.
Because love cannot save you all the time. Love ain't always enough. Like Tina Turner said, what do love have to do with anything?
Thank
Like,
you.
what do it got to do with it?
Thank you.
Because
What does
love
love
ain't
have to do
enough.
with it?
It took me years to
Naturally,
understand that.
Barry says that Ty, you've always been one of my favorites. Happy
Oh,
for
thank
you.
you. Thank you. Who said that?
Naturally, Amari, Ariee.
It's a pretty name. Thank you.
Yes. So she's always now Ty.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any other feelings or advice for this new cast?
No, I like them all. They
Yeah.
are very good looking people. It just seemed like a lot of the ladies is in some burn over. Oh, wait a minute. The cop, the ex cop. What the hell was he damn doing? He could not mess up
First
his.
of all, his ex-wife or his wife or whoever this lady is has been showing his whole ass on Facebook.
Like his
Okay.
booty hole?
No, like dropping gossip, like telling everybody that he's still married, okay, that he's was still with her during filming. He's a liar, he's a cheater. I'm like, dude, you're not even on TV yet. And you're being
God.
exposed.
They gonna get dropped.
Hello.
I hope Sharp don't drop them.
I'm like, hello, like what the
They don't like
hell?
spoilers. Spoilers is good. It's bad for business. Like,
Right? I'm like, come on, you're
I
not even
wonder
on
why she
TV
did that.
yet.
You know what? It make me. I don't know. But when people start hating like that on that level, a lot of people hate. But when you go that far to hate on him,
Exactly.
it's some
Exactly.
truth to it. It's some truth.
There's
That's
some
what.
truth to it.
But you know what it sounds like to me? It probably was. He probably go back and still be hitting that.
Mm-hmm.
He don't mess with her, but he don't have a relationship with her outside of the bedroom probably. And this is just
Right.
all allegedly from my brain. He's probably just dipping and dabbing. And so she like, you ain't about to be, you know what I'm saying? So Lord, I can't wait to watch.
Me too. I can't wait to watch. Are you going to join me as a
Yes.
co-host for 1 week and we're going to recap
Yes.
an episode?
Let's do it.
Yes, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. And unless you have anything else you want to say about your recap, I'm going to let you go because I know
Thank
you're
you.
exhausted.
I love you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm
You're
about to go get
exhausted.
sleep.
Yeah.
Thank you, baby. I got 2 funerals in the morning.
Yep. And thank you everybody for joining me. Just wanted to jump on for a little bit.
Thank you,
Friday.
y'all.
Next Saturday, I will be live 9 p.m. Eastern time, 6 p.m. West Coast time. And I will have a special co-host for my recap. So make sure you guys tune in to see who it is. Thank you so much, everyone. See you next week. Bye.